Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is Akoris and this is one number 3 against New Nation. My team is Professor X, Emma Frost, and White Max. So the first fight is America Chavez on Ebb and Flow, Knockdown, and Debuff Immunity. Very brave of me to not use a White Max preferred on this fight. So the plan is only bait special once and use the Professor X and the relic bug to get to 100 mind control charges, and make sure not to throw a special 3 when she has the negative zones because it reverses your power gain. And yeah, that's about it for this fight. Just paid out special ones. In between, I'm also gonna use my heavy and my falter. And if you see over here, now she has 2 negative zones. I'm about to get to a special 3, so I just have to wait it out, waste some time, and once the negative zones are not there, I'm just gonna throw my special 3. So yeah, so over here I just charge my heavy, use my relic, and that actually helps me out because now I just got up to 100 mind control charges. And once the negative zone expired, I just used a special 3. So I'm also running max recoil, and that's about it. So I'm not gonna use any special ones or special twos unless it's gonna knock them out. So that's what I did. So next fight is a photon on the same ebb and flow knockdown and also heavy hitter. So in this fight I do use a special one just so that I can get to above 25 mind control charges. So unless I have 25 charges, I cannot counter her miss. So somewhere here I do hit her during the untouchable so that it goes on a cooldown and I can actually heavy, but I just did not heavy over there. I don't know why. It was a very bad idea. I should have done that, so that's when I decided I should use a special one so that I'm above 25 charges now. So here I'm just gonna wait out her pure light form, and whenever she's above 10 pure light charges, I'm just gonna try and knock her down with the heavy. Uh, and also when she has nearly 0 bars of power, so that I can just wait it out and I keep getting hit with the last part of the special ones, which is surprising after seeing this video. Probably at this point I thought maybe my decks, like I don't have my decks on, but that was not the case. I was just dexing it quite early, so yeah, that was my fault. So over here I just go with a special 2 in this fight so that with the help of power backs I get to a special 3. So I guess that was the plan for this fight for me. I did lose like 20% health to recoil, but I guess I did it so that I can control the fight a bit more easily. So yeah, 2 fights down. Next up is rank 3 awakened destroyer. So spoiler alert, I'm gonna die on this fight. And after like watching this video, know I guess I know why I died. And it was just a very stupid error on my part. And here I'm using an invulnerability boost so that it can save my power start 1 boost, because I was using a lot of them for this fight and on this, like in this war. And for this fight I just felt I can save a few power start ones. So here the plan was, as it was in the Chavez and Photon fight, bait special ones, and this is ebb and flow intercept. So I'm just gonna use my falter to intercept, and once I get to a special 3, so now I'm at 100 charges, and now I'm just charging my heavy so that I can get the passive fury. And over here I did tap on that HP3 bar, but I don't know how I held my heavy over there. And from this point onwards, I thought my special 3 is gonna do a lot of damage, but unfortunately it did not. I thought I will get to a special 3, but I did not. And over here I just kept making the same mistakes again and again. Sorry, which was spamming SP2s. I forgot I had recoil, and I, like a stupid guy, I just kept on spamming SP2s, and I lost like 40% health to it. And also he has instant ruptures whenever you make contact. I don't know how that mechanic works. And now he's at like 26 protections. Probably the reason my SP3 did not do a lot of damage was because he had 20 something protections. But I don't know what happened. I really got confused after my SP3, and I think it was a panic mode where I just was just trying to do whatever I can, and yeah, it was just stupid death on my part. I should have just went with, like, got to another special 3 and just redid everything just to be sure, but yeah, mistakes were made. So we go in again, and at this point already the war was lost, but anyways, nobody likes to die in war, and I also don't like to die in wars. So I was just pissed about this fight. And yeah, so he's at 5% now, and I'm just gonna get the fury, and I guess I'm gonna use a special 2 to finish up the fight. And he's just not ready to charge, he's just wasting my time over here. So yeah, that was the annoying part, and that happens after, and this was happening after the death, so it just annoyed me even more. So next up is the Spiderpunk on the same ebb and flow intercept node, and I think it's the immunity mighty charge. So it's the mighty charge node. So I have the white max pre-fight, and here I do get hit twice. And here the plan is just to get above 25 charges, and once you do that you can easily intercept him. And just paid out special ones. There's nothing special in this fight, honestly speaking. And yeah, so here by mistake I did an intercept. I was not planning to do it unless I was at a special 3, but eventually we did it. So I'm just gonna spam heavies, wait for the protection to come back. Now I'm just gonna try and get my intercept in. So over here I'm just gonna bait out another special 1, and once we do that I'll just try and go with an intercept using my falter. So once we do that, I just get to my special 3. I use my special 3. Once I use my special 3, it's over. This is gonna knock him out. And initially, like, we did get hit twice, but overall I feel the fight was done very smoothly. So next up is this rank 3 Sasquatch on node 38, aggression prowess, debuff immunity, ebb and flow knockdown. Here I have a wax pre-fight, or I guess I used my wax pre-fight, and I also have a horseman thanks to DJ. So the plan is quite simple. I guess I was confident in this fight, so I just went with the regen boost. Please don't do that. And I just wanted to save my invulnerabilities and probably power start once. So yeah, so basically the fight plan is quite simple. Get to your special 3, get to 100 mind control charges. Once you have the passive fury on you, just try to use your special 3, and I think the fight is done afterwards. So over here I'm just gonna wait out for this fury to expire, and once the protection comes back I'm just gonna time my heavy so that I get 200 mind control charges. SP3, and I also get the passive fury. So once we do that, we use a special 3. It does a massive amount of damage, and the SP3 is just gonna finish him off. So a pretty straightforward fight. That's the reason I was using a regen boost, because I just felt confident in this fight, and even after death I still had the confidence in me. So next up is a rank 3 Gladiator, and initially I thought I might use Emma for this fight, but since I was running a power start, I think it was a regen boost, sorry. So my plan for this fight is fill up my power meter first, get to a special 3, and in between also try to do heavy attacks, so that I gain my mind control charges, and try not to use the parry combo thing when the protection is down. If the protection is up, it's fine, but if it's on a cooldown, just don't do that, because you take a lot of damage back. And over here I do make a mistake where I block the HP1, which gives me 2 cold snaps, which was not fun, honestly. And over here I again try to charge my heavy into into my relic, but it didn't do anything. So yeah, that sucked. So we're at 75 charges right now, and we're already at a special 3. I just need 25 charges more. So here I just decided to go with the heavy spam or like just hold my heavy. In case he hits me, I still have that horseman unstoppable. So the protection is down. We're at a special 3. It's gonna do a good amount of damage and bring us back to another special 3, which is, I think, sufficient enough to kill him, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is. I think so. Yeah, perfect. So another fight where it takes like many bosses probably takes like 2 specials. Oh, it's rank 3s. Rank 3s take like 2 specials. So yeah, the fight went well. We did lose a lot of health, a little health, just because of the cold snap, I guess. So next up we have a Baron Zemo on node 43, which is hazard shift, incinerate and shock, and aggression prowess, insult injury. And I'm not immune to any of the 2 debuffs, incinerates or shocks. So here I'm just gonna use a power start 1, and I also got hit in between, which was not the part of my plan. And but that actually helped me out to get some more power which was nice. So over here I'm just charging heavy, and just countering his heavy with my heavy. So once I get to a special 3 with 100 mind control charges, that's what I want to do. Like, I might lose some health in between, but once I get to a special 3, the fight is over. And here you can see 1 SP3 was enough for a rank 5 ascended Zemo. And we move on to the next fight. I still have a power start 1 boost, so I'm gonna use this power start 1 on this Adam Warlock. It's a rank 3 Adam Warlock. I have a white max pre-fight. So here the plan is again 100 mind control charges, HP3, and I think since it's a 7-star rank 3, it's gonna take 2 SP3s. So yeah, that's about it for this fight. Also, if you guys want, you can just move forward to the next fight. And I must say the other fight is a bit more boring than this one because it's gonna be a long fight. It's, I think, a 3-minute fight or something. But yeah, this fight is just gonna be over once I get to a special 3. And over here we had the falter debuff on us, but Professor X doesn't miss above 25 mind control charges, so it's just free willpower healing, I suppose. So we use the first SP3, we get back to another special 3, and the special 3 is gonna kill him, which is quite satisfying. Like, you don't need to think about the fight a lot, like what you have to do, what you don't have to do. You just get to a special 300 mind control charges and just keep on spamming, or like, tapping on that SP3 bar, power bar, and just enjoy the show. So this next fight is my best friend thing. I have died to him a lot of times, man. So I've tried Void, I've tried Toad on this fight, and it's been a mixed feeling. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. So in theory, I knew Emma Frost works for this fight, but I was just not, confident in testing it out, and I didn't get a chance to test it out, honestly. So after studying like a little bit, I felt she would be a very decent option for this fight, because you're always gonna stay in your diamond form. And the second thing is, uh, you're stun immune in the diamond form, so you can basically parry the hits, and it's not gonna, like, you're not gonna get a stun reflection or anything like that. The only downfall is it's gonna be a long fight, plus you're not gonna gain any bar of power, so things are gonna, like, it's all dependent on how you play the fight with basic hits. So the only thing you have to do in this fight is, honestly, watch out for the rock stacks, make sure thing has a bar of power when he is at 15 rock stacks. And yeah, and also you have to maintain the browsers by either trying to parry or hit his block with light attacks, and just pray that you don't get a passive AI like that, where he was just throwing heavy attacks and wasting my time. I get the brute force damage. It's, I mean, if something like that happens, it's not pretty. So 2 minutes in the fight, we're doing well. Is at 37%. We are also looking healthy at 86. So here I'm just gonna try and push him to 15 rock stacks and 2 bars of power, and this way I'm also trying to count my hits, because a relic has 3 hits. So I'm just trying to, like, not, sometimes I'm not even finishing my combos, so that I have a check on the number. And I'm also looking at the power bar. I just hope I'm not pushing him way lower to a bar of power with higher number of rock stacks, something like that. So the thing which I would say in this fight is, I would suggest is, don't run assassins, because I was running assassins, and pushing him to 15 rock stacks was getting tough after 18%. So try to not run assassins for this fight, and we move on to our next fight. And I guess from next war onwards, I'm gonna use Emma Frost for things on Note 49. But we come up to our last fight, which is a Bullseye boss. It's rank 3. We have a horseman, Professor X. I'm using a power start 1 boost. So the plan is get above 25 mind control charges, so you can control his evade. Like, he's not gonna evade you afterwards, and slowly get to a special 3 bait heavies, and maintain the prowesses. You can also spam your heavies, counter his heavy with your heavy, and this way, once you get to 100 mind control charges, yeah, it's over. So once I'm at 100 mind control charges, I use my special 3. Sorry. So each special 3 is gonna be 30% health. So going by that, I think it's gonna be mm, yeah, 4 HP3s. So this special 3 is gonna bring him down to 32% from 62. And once he goes down to 32, now he's gonna come down to 2%, and afterwards, yeah. So yeah, this was the war for me, and we did lose up this matchup again, and yeah, we just in a tough spot right now. We're just not playing well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you also like and subscribe to channel, to the like the video, do a comment on it, and if you're not subscribed, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.